What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Roshad. We back again. Another video. Yo. Cuphead. Y'all see me play this. Most of y'all. If you haven't, check out the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Like the videos, all that stuff. Yo, Cuphead, I played through the whole original game. Did like edited videos for that. Got some production action going over here. For the DLC, I did live for the DLC, so definitely be sure to check that out. Beat all the bosses, normal difficulty. Haven't done expert I just got a little itch, might need scratching, so I might get to that. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see it. All right, look, got a quick little video here. I'm gonna do a tier list for these DLC bosses. Like, I did a list for the originals, but this is just how the DLC bosses rank by themselves. I might do like a definitive one with like all the bosses, but right now I just kind of want to focus on the DLC part, not like intermingle them all, you know what I'm saying? But look, we about to go ahead and jump right into this. So it really wasn't, you know, it's just a DLC, so it wasn't like a whole game, but it was definitely really good and really challenging bosses. So let me see. Actually, let me go ahead and set these tiers up first. Let me see. I'm gonna say absurdly difficult. Let me see. Extremely difficult. No. Okay, look. I'm gonna switch this up. So this is gonna be extremely difficult. Damn, what happened to the text? The text looks crazy. Okay, look. Alright, hold on. Alright, so wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So this is gonna be absurdly difficult, extremely difficult. Let me say not too bad. We're gonna do free. All right, and then this one's gonna be 2020, like a bajillion exclamation points behind it. All right, boom. Okay, 2020 difficulty. We gonna see. We gonna see. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so it really wasn't, it ain't too many bosses. They got the like, so I didn't make this tier list. I didn't make like the little, I didn't take the little animations, but like they just got the little snail here. So spoilers, obviously, if you haven't played the DLC, why are you here? Like, I mean, okay, maybe you just want to hear me talk or something, or you think I'm interesting, funny sometimes, maybe, I don't know. But this little snail thing is actually the final boss of this one particular, it's like the spider boss or whatever, and you beat enough of the spider boss. I think it's like turns from a spider into like a bee, into like a freaking antelope, and then finally it's like a giant antelope, by the way, and then finally the snail. So okay, I beat most of these bosses. For any of y'all who watch the stream, I beat most of them with the regular like just pea shooter. And then I switched to some weapons called like crack shot. That weapon is broken. It just basically makes it where you don't even gotta aim. You just can shoot, and as long as you focus on dodging, you're gonna win eventually. I actually went back because I felt bad. I felt like I cheated trying to beat the damn game because I beat the final boss and stuff, and a couple of the other bosses with that. I actually went back and beat the bosses again later, just to prove it to myself that I can do it, and I recorded it just so I can prove it to y'all. So I'll probably have a clip from that in the background just so y'all can see me freaking a body these bosses with the weak ass pea shooter. All right, anyway, so some of these are the little joints where you like I think this one just like you just grab candles or something. That was free. That was easy. Okay. Alright, so what else? I did not pre-plan this at all. This was also free. I mean, these are like the ones where you just kind of click-clack the thing. You just like do the little parry shits. And then you pretty much just beat them easily. This one was actually not too bad. None of these were hard. So I'm gonna just kind of blow through those. So this is the one where you get all the candles. I think this is the one where they like jump from the cliff or something. They like are jumping down and you just kind of gotta wait it out until the right one comes along, then you can clack it in the face. This one actually felt like a boss, a little horsey thing. And this one didn't, so this is considered like higher on the list. It's probably the most difficult one of those like little miniature no shoot bosses, like parry only bosses basically. So definitely the horse thing was the most difficult one. Well, I forgot about this chick. I was about to call her but you know, YouTube be tripping, so I'm trying to tone down just a little bit. Just a little bit with the cussing. Just a little bit. Anyway, I don't know. This boss was kind of stupid. I'm gonna put her like, she was kind of difficult. I ain't gonna lie, cause the way you had to hit her was just retarded. But anyway, I'm gonna put her like right here. I still feel like this horse thing, once you got used to him, he was easy. But all of them are kind of easy once you get used to him, you know. So all of these like parry only bosses. So anyway, that's where they go. Now for the real deal. I honestly kind of feel like it was almost in order in which I played them. The difficulty that they were. So this one, he was he wasn't like extremely difficult. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna say pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. Yeah, it was pretty difficult. This one, you know, I'm gonna say this one for last. Say that one for last. This is the final boss. I'm gonna save like the 2 finale bosses for the end, okay? So all right, this is like the flying joint, right? Well, you had to fight like the cow and all that. Okay, that one was freaking ridiculous. So, I don't know, I got through it pretty fast though. But I'm damn good at this shit though now, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I put it like right here. It's like pretty, it wasn't like, a lot of these wasn't like crazy. Like some people said they're like way harder than the original. I think that's cap. Y'all just got used to the patterns, man. The patterns from the original. Once you get used to the patterns from any of them, it's just easier. It just is what it is. So, all right, now I ain't gonna lie though. This one was ridiculous. This freaking one where you had to dodge all of the freaking spiders and the bugs and the bug spray and the bee and like the bee had the little thing going in a circle. Like this was crazy. It was insane. It didn't make any sense. So that goes up there. This is another one. Okay. This one was pretty crazy too. This little dog joint. Like you had to like stay on top of the ship. They were shooting baseballs. It was fire hydrants. They had puppies to fight. And then once they started flipping, yo, I don't know, man. I got through this boss pretty fast, and I did it a second time. But man, it's definitely like one of the best bosses in the whole series. It's freaking. I wish I knew what it was called, man. That boss gets some credit. Like that shit was lit. Like definitely one of the best bosses and one of the hardest ones too. But I definitely had a harder time with this bitch. And it switched it up on you. They almost caught me with the little snail switcheroo at the end. They do the little fake out, the like knockout, and then the damn snail bitch comes out and like, oh, I'm the final boss in this bitch. Like nah, we staying up here with absurdly difficult, okay? It still wasn't 2020 though. Is anything gonna make it in 2020? We gonna see. This snowman joint. So how did this start? It started off with a wizard, then it turned to a snowman, then it turned to like a giant evil snowflake or something. I feel like I beat that boss pretty fast. I don't know. I feel like I kind of destroyed that boss. I feel like it was harder than this nigga. Like freaking Saint Nick looking ass. And then Frosty the Snowman head ass was pretty tough, but I don't know. I feel like this one with the flying joint with the cow took me a little bit longer. So I'm gonna put it right up in there. Okay. So, alright, then we got the two like I'm gonna do the final boss last. I'm gonna jump to this. This is actually a secret boss. Look, be sure y'all jump to the end of that second live stream for the Cuphead DLC. I'm gonna put like a link to it or something somewhere. It might be on the screen, it might be in the description. Just check the ish, you'll find it, okay? So this secret boss, It was kind of trash. It wasn't that good. It was a good secret, I guess. But you can't even fight it again. I was trying to fight it again, but I mean, they won't let me. So I guess, I don't know if you got to start the whole game over. I don't know what you got to do. Maybe you can fight it somewhere, and I just don't know how, but not the same way you did it the first time. So I am going to put this one. I don't know, man. I feel like the boss. It was close to free. It was close to free. I would say it's like harder than these other ones. I don't know, man. It was easy, man. It wasn't tough. It was weak. I was kind of disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna have more attacks, more phases. It seemed like they kind of threw it in, maybe last minute, like nice little secret Easter egg type boss. I don't know. Props to y'all. I'm just saying it wasn't tough. I'm not saying anything else. It just wasn't tough. So, and I like a challenge. I was just trying to see if I could face it on hard difficulty, but can't face it again. Can't play it on hard difficulty. Okay, so alright, final boss. So, spoiler alert, the evil chef. I called it, by the way. Yo, this boss is crucial. This boss is 2020.
Bing bang.
Okay, this boss is 2020 levels of difficulty. Like, it was crazy. I did it again with the pea shooter, and I already knew like the pattern it had. Like that first phase is probably the hardest one because there's just so much shit just flying just everywhere. It's got the freaking lemons or the limes flying, the freaking, is it like sugar cubes flying, and it's got goddamn the dough, like the animal cracker joints hopping. It's crazy. And then you got a random behind fireball for some reason, just going back and forth, and it's always in the way mysteriously. It has 4 phases, like all of the. I'm trying to think. The only one that's kind of easy is the third one, and you can still have trouble on that if you like make a mistake, and people make mistakes, especially me. So it was crazy, man. And then the last phase gets your freaking heart pounding because your health is already usually low, usually on 1 hit left. And it just keeps, it seems like it takes forever to kill that final phase for some reason. Like I did it twice now. Once with the cheating cracked shot weapon or whatever, that cheap ass weapon. And then with the little piece of, I use like the red joint, I forget what it's called, the spread shot or whatever. And it took freaking forever to kill the damn thing. I was like, bitch, I won't die! But anyway, I did beat it. And it was hard as hell. Like, my freaking heart was beating out of my damn chest, bitch. So, that's definitely 2020 levels of hard. I don't know if it was harder than the devil, like in the original. That boss took probably more tries, I think, than this final boss. But, I don't know, man. I'd have to go back and fight the devil again. I'm gonna have to play, before I put a tier list together that's got all the bosses, which I probably will do. I'm gonna have to go back and play the original, and I'm probably playing on hard. I don't know. We're gonna see, but I feel like I definitely want to do that just so I can see, you know what I'm saying, like how this compares, because I'm really not sure. Like I gotta see how it is. And once the real trick is once you memorize the patterns and it's still hard after that, then you know, like, okay, this shit's crucial. So anyway, look, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Quick little video. Got some more stuff coming up. Y'all gonna see. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know ahead of time, and you'll know most of the time if you follow me on Twitter. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. If you disagree with this list, you played Cuphead DLC, let me know in the comments what you thought was like the hardest boss. Like, did you think this final boss was tough? I thought this final boss is crazy. It's like real creative. They even did foreshadowing. Y'all remember when the food was like moving around and stuff? Whenever you like beat the bosses and the food was moving around, I was like always making jokes like, why does the food just keep moving? It looks creepy. But then you get to the final boss and the food is alive and he's just slicing and breaking and snapping the food, and the food is just like, ah! It was freaking like kind of hilarious in a really dark and evil, sinister type of way. But I enjoyed it. Anyway, y'all, look, I'm about to close this out. I appreciate y'all watching. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, all of that good stuff. I'm about to close this bitch out. I'll catch y'all next time. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace!